and welcome to episode 52 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. My name is Michaeli. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this is my podcast where I talk about my knitting, my crocheting, and my yarn dyeing. You can find me online at breakingyarn.com or anywhere on social media at Breaking Yarn. Today I have one finished object and two whips that I'm going to share. I also filmed a new video that I'll tell you about as well. So let's just jump straight into the knitting. My first finished object, or I should say my only finished object for this episode, and I apologize, they're a little bit dirty. My daughter wore them and I did not have time to wash them again before filming this. But I finished the 4-day zebra yarn knit along. It was the Zebra Yarns 4-day KAL, and I made my daughter some socks for the 4th of July holiday weekend. So the make along started on July 1st and ended on July 4th, and I knit her the same basic recipe that I made last time. I think I shared about those on last episode, where I do, basically it's a tube sock, but for the heel I make it more of a flexible heel instead of doing a gusset and heel flap, because her foot is growing so fast. I want her to be able to wear them for a while, and so regardless of whether her foot is here or her foot is here, like, she'll still have heel and she'll still have leg and foot space obviously too. So with this one, I did make a small adjustment though from my I guess recipe that I created for last time. Last time I just did 20 rows of the 2x2 ribbing, and this time I did 28 rows. So I added 8 more rows, and I did that because I made her a size 56. And usually when you're knitting socks, the heel flap is half of your stitches. So like if you're knitting a 64, you would knit a 32 row heel for your size. So I decided to do 28 so that it was exactly half of her 56 for her sock. And these are big on her. I did that on purpose because I want her to, again, be able to wear them for a long time. And this KAL, I think I said it was by Anna of Zebra Yarns, and it ran over the 4 full days. And I used her red and white striped colorway, and then she sent this little blue mini that goes with the set. It was a 50-gram set. I actually don't even have that much left, a little bit left of each one. That's all I have left, so I add that to my scrap pile. And I actually won the KAL. I was very excited. I don't usually win things, but I posted my progress every single day of where I was going, and I also posted a reel of all the moments in between when I was knitting the socks, because some I had just posted in stories and I never like put it on my grid. So you can check that out. That's on my personal, that's on my personal knitting Instagram page. And I have that so that I can promote other people's yarns and patterns and things. If it doesn't have anything to do with breaking yarn really, then I'll put it on that Instagram instead. And so if you missed seeing those posts, it's because it's on my personal Instagram page, and I'll link that down below in the description box, so that you can find that in case you are interested in following along on like all of my knitting adventures and not just breaking yarn adventures. So that's my finished object. I love how they turned out. They're super cute on her. She loves modeling the socks and does the cutest little like moves and things. You would see that in the reel as well, to get a cute shot. So that's it. That's a finished object. And I have a couple of whips, but I'm only going to show you 2 of them because the other 2 did not have any progress on them between these last few weeks, and I'll show you why. I also have, so this one is a KAL as well. What I talked about last time is the Dumpling Bag Knit Along. This one's by Pearl Soho. That's the dumpling bag. The dumpling bag pattern itself was made by, handmade by Jean, but it was for Pearl Soho. And they did a, my yarn is caught under my water bottle. Hold on. Okay. They did a knit along for the dumpling bag. It ends tomorrow, and we'll see if I can get enough of this completed to finish participating in that, I guess. So I did the body. So you do it in the round. I did the body of it. It has a provisional cast on, which is always exciting and challenging in the knitting world. Yeah, so it has a provisional cast on. It kind of rolls up a bit, but I did the body of the bag. And then I split for all the straps and things. That's why I have all these extra cables hanging off. And I'm using my knit pick set for this to hold off on the different strap pieces and stuff. And I've knit one strap. This is the longest of the two straps because one is longer than the other. So this will fold over and connect to this other portion here like that. And then I still need to knit one more strap here, and then I need to Kitchener the bottom together as well with those live stitches from the provisional cast on. Will I be able to get this done by tomorrow? I'm not sure. I am feeling a little optimistic. I was able to do this in one day, and I think it ends tomorrow, so I'll let you know if I get it done before the end of the KAL. But that's that. That's my dumpling bag. And this, I'm using this. It's from Pearl Soho. This is what I have left. And my center pull is like coming out in a ball, so I keep winding it up and like shoving it back inside, hoping that it like stays together because it gets kind of like jumbly. But this is 100% French linen. It's their Blackbird linen line. I believe last episode I showed this one because I also had gotten this blue color as well. Blackbird linen. Oh, it says it up here. Blackbird linen. And it's 175 yards and for 100 grams. And it's 100% linen, like I said. I've never worked with linen before. It's a little more obviously rustic and scratchy. I don't know if I would ever wear a top in this, to be honest. It's a little like rough, and I'm just being honest, I don't love knitting with it. I'm used to knitting with wool and nylon and I don't know, just like more wool and nylon mixes. So not so much of the more natural fibers or the synthetic fibers. Is linen synthetic? I don't even know. I don't even know what linen is. That's so bad. I don't even know what linen is. Okay, so I'm not used to knitting with any other fibers other than animal fibers. Although I don't know if linen is animal fibers. Oh my gosh, I should have looked this up. Anyways, all right. Anyways, I digress. I'm not sure I enjoy knitting with it, and I'm not sure that I love the like stitch consistency on it. I don't know if that's like focusing. But it's fine. I think it'll be fine for like a little project bag. I don't know that I want a whole top out of it, but all right. Anyways, moving on. I have another whip. I think you'll enjoy seeing the progress I've made on it. This, I believe last time I had the back panel done. This is a sweater for my baby boy who's coming in September. This is the back panel, and I'm knitting this pattern I found on Etsy. It's called 1968, and it has like a shawl collar and this really fun texture. So this is the back panel. I had that finished last episode, I believe. And then this time I have the front panel finished as well. So there's that. Kind of a U-shaped thing. And then I also have one sleeve done. And it's like that. So these are all knit flat. And then they will be seamed and pieced together. And it goes like that. It's like this. For the little sleeve. Isn't that cute? And then I'm working on the second sleeve right now. I kind of put it on hold until I could finish up these KALs, so that I just knit exclusively for the KALs so I can do my best effort, and then I will go back to my other projects that don't have deadlines. But this is the second sleeve that I'm working on, and I am using my own colorway called Breaking Blue, and I'm holding it double. This is what I have left. I haven't weighed it. So I'm kind of curious to see if I'm gonna run out of yarn or not. I still need to finish the sleeve, and then I need to finish the shawl collar. So if I run out, I do have more. I believe I have, yeah, I have 2 skeins more that I can just pull from my inventory. Yeah, so I have 2 more that I can just pull from inventory if I do run out. Although I'm hoping I can kind of just make it work with what I have, if I can, so that I don't have to use 2 whole new skeins for just a little bit, but we'll see. All right. So those are all my projects that I'm going to show this time. I'm still working on my Stria cardigan. I have not done anything with the sleeves yet. That's where I'm at. I need to get the sleeves cast on and do the sleeves, and then I'll do the button band and all that. And I'm still working on my Walter White socks design, but again, I put it to the side so that I could focus on getting these KALs done. And really I focused on getting those socks off the needles for my daughter, so I would have needles cleared up for the KALs as well. Okay, so I had one acquisition. No, I had 2 acquisitions. One is a video. So I filmed a unboxing video for the Mandi's Makings Donut Delight Share Pair sock set, and I'll link that video up here. I am giving away my other half of my Share Pair along with some other goodies in that video. So if you want to enter to win, I'm leaving it open for just a little bit longer. So you have to go over to that video, comment, and like the video, and then subscribe to my channel, and you'll be automatically entered to win the other half of the Share Pair. And I'll be picking a winner shortly. And then, yeah, then we can knit socks together. So, it was a donut themed. I think I mentioned that it was a donut Share Pair, and it's amazing. You'll love it. The colors of it are so bright, fun, cheery. The pattern that comes with it is fun. All the little extras are fun. So I really hope that if you would like to knit with me, share a pair, or you know, you can just go and enter a comment on that video and like and subscribe to my channel, and maybe you'll win. Okay, so I had one other acquisition, and it's this, also from Mandi's Makings. This is the New Holland Coffee Co. She's been posting, I think she's doing like a mystery coffee sock set a month or something. I don't drink coffee actually. But I loved this colorway. She said she had some extras of it, and it shows up a little bit more minty green on the pictures and on the screens than it is. It's a little bit more of a green, just like a solid green. But I loved this half skein with the half kind of muted black and the white with the speckles of the green and blues and things. I know that at least if you knit socks, it will knit up in micro stripes with a half skein like that. I know because I have a lot of colorways that are also half and half. So I know that was, I thought it was really pretty, and I love mint green. And so I was a little tiny bit disappointed that it was more green than minty when it showed up, but I do still love it, and I'm excited to use it whenever I get a chance. So I'll add that to my sock set stash down there. I think that's everything for episode 52 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. My name is Michaeli. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time.